Have you ever wondered why the iconic sunroof is vanishing from luxury cars, replaced by a sea of fixed glass? What happened to the simple joy of cracking open a roof and feeling the breeze on your face? Is the modern panoramic glass roof really an upgrade? Or are car makers quietly taking something away and selling it back as innovation? Today, we're peeling back the roof, literally and figuratively, to uncover how luxury automakers are redefining what premium really means, and whether we, the drivers, are truly gaining or losing. So buckle up, because by the end of this ride, you might just question the very meaning of luxury in your next dream car. To understand where we are now, we need to rewind to where it all started. In the 1930s, sunroofs were rare but charming additions to a cartoony portals to the sky in an otherwise sealed-off world. By the post-war era, they began to signal sophistication. Then came the 1980s and 90s, the golden era of sunroofs. Suddenly, they weren't just utilitarian add-ons, they were lifestyle accessories. A sliding roof wasn't just functional, it was aspirational. If your car had a sunroof, it meant something. It meant freedom. It meant summer. It meant status back then. Driving with the sunroof open was an experience one that air conditioning or tinted windows could never replicate. It was about feeling the world around you. Whether you were rolling down Pacific Coast Highway or navigating New York's parkways, it turned the car into a sanctuary of air, light, and spontaneity. Many still recall their favorite drives tied directly to the feeling of air pouring in from above, the smells of the outdoors rushing in pines, ocean, fresh rain. It wasn't just driving, it was a sensory memory. Automakers knew this. That's why they invested heavily in refining the technology. Tilting, venting, retractable panels, dual-pane glass, acoustic dampening. Everything was being engineered to heighten that simple, joyful experience. By the early 2000s, panoramic sunroofs stretched over the entire cabin, elevating the driving experience for front and rear passengers alike. Then, without warning, this celebration of openness started to disappear. Look around today's luxury market and you'll see a trend. More fixed panoramic glass roofs, fewer openable sunroofs. These aren't sunroofs in the traditional sense. They're massive glass ceilings that look elegant and clean but serve an entirely different purpose. No venting, no tilt, no physical interaction. You see the sky, but you can't touch it. You don't interact with it. You're just observing. These fixed glass roofs have become the standard for modern interiors. They stretch from a pillar to D-pillar in a single elegant arc. When paired with minimalist dashboards and ambient lighting, they make car cabins feel more like lounges or tech showcases. You feel like you're sitting in an Apple store on wheels, sleek, cool, distant. It's impressive, no doubt. But is it emotionally engaging? What's really changed here is not just the roof, but the philosophy. Older cars invited you to engage, to roll windows, to slide roofs, to feel and hear and connect. The new wave of glass roofs is more about passive consumption. You see the sun, but you don't feel it. You see the stars, but you don't smell the night air. It's less about experience and more about appearance. And maybe that's the point, but it's a shift worth noticing. Let's talk about the automakers. Why are they leaning so heavily into glass? First, simplicity. A traditional sunroof has dozens of moving parts, tracks, motors, seals, sensors, all of which can break. Glass roofs are static. No mechanics, no leaks. no electrical failures. That means fewer warranty claims, less customer service hassle, and higher reliability ratings. In a world driven by efficiency, this is a major win. Asterisk second, it's about design compatibilities, especially with EVs. Today's electric platforms are rigid and flat, designed to house massive battery packs. That structure supports larger, uninterrupted glass surfaces, which improves crash safety and structural integrity. It also helps with aerodynamics. Fewer seams, no raised edge, just one continuous surface. And the visuals, perfect for marketing. Futuristic, sleek, Instagram-worthy. And third, let's not forget the money. Despite looking premium, these fixed glass roofs are often cheaper to produce than mechanical sunroofs. One large pane of laminated glass can be stamped and installed in fewer steps than a retractable assembly. So automakers save money while charging customers more by labeling it as a premium feature. It's cost-cutting disguised as innovation. And unless you look under the hood, literally and figuratively, you might not even notice. But while automakers celebrate their new glass creations, drivers are feeling the heat. Literally, a sealed panoramic roof doesn't let you vent hot air. It doesn't allow you to feel the breeze without opening a door. It doesn't provide escape from cabin heat on a summer day unless the AC is blasting full force. And for many, that's a big step back. Sunroof. Fans point out how these fixed panels kill the tactile experience. You can't pop it open on a country road. You can't tilt it during light rain. You can't feel the cool night air on your face without letting in bugs or highway noise from an open window. That subtle joy, the click of the switch, the whir of the motor, the breeze slipping in, is gone. In its place, silence, light, and heat. There are also concerns about durability. A cracked or delaminating glass roof isn't a small repair. It's often a structural replacement, costing thousands in parts and labor. Insurance may not cover the full bill, unlike an old-school sunroof, which you could fix with a new motor or seal. Today's all-glass designs are all or nothing. You either replace it or live with it, and neither option feels particularly luxurious. We can't talk about this shift without talking about Tesla. Elon Musk famously chose to ditch sunroofs in favor of seamless, fixed glass panels. The Model S and Model 3 redefined what a premium interior looked like, and it didn't include moving roof parts. Other automakers took notice. Fast. Tesla positioned the glass roof as futuristic, not featureless. The messaging was all about openness, visibility, and safety. And it worked. Consumers bought into the look, and slowly, functionality took a backseat. By the time traditional brands like Mercedes and BMW followed suit, it felt like the new normal. Even SUVs and crossovers, once bastions of rugged utility, started sporting fixed glass instead of SLIDERS. Today, it's hard to find a flagship model from a luxury brand that still offers a standard mechanical sunroof. It's either fixed glass or no glass, and the messaging is always the same: lighter, stronger, safer. But that narrative conveniently ignores what's been left behind. Interaction, personality, choice, all sacrificed at the altar of sleekness and scale. So let's ask the hard question. What is luxury now? Is it passive aesthetics or active engagement? True luxury used to be about options. You could customize nearly every detail: interior materials, trim, tech, and yes, your roof. The fact that many luxury cars now force a single fixed glass design suggests something deeper is shifting. We're entering an era where uniformity is sold as exclusivity, where less functionality is framed as forward thinking. But should innovation mean removing the driver's ability to choose how they experience the road? Real luxury should adapt to the user, not force the user to adapt to the product. Asterisk, what if you don't want endless sunlight? What if you like airflow without dropping your windows? What if you want to smell the forest, not just see it? These may seem like small things, but in a vehicle you spend hours in, they add up. Real luxury should amplify those human moments, not strip them away. Is the sunroof truly dead, or just dormant? There are signs of life. Some concept cars are experimenting with cutting-edge roof technologies that blur the line between sunroof and skylight. Take electrochromic glassware. A simple button can darken the entire roof or turn it transparent like magic. It doesn't open, but it lets you control the ambiance in a way that fixed glass never could. Others are integrating solar panels into roof systems, turning them into both energy harvesters and styling statements. Even more exciting, next-gen designs that actually combine retractability with modern aesthetics. Imagine a glass roof that slides open seamlessly without sacrificing structure or safety. If you found yourself nodding along, you've ever longed for the wind through your hair or mist. The simple joy of an open roof on a back road. Hit that like button and join the conversation. We're building a community of drivers who care not just about horsepower and design, but about emotion, experience, and choice. Subscribe to Next Gear for more honest, deep dive car content. We'll keep questioning trends, celebrating classics, and uncovering what's really driving the future of automotive design. Because at the end of the day, the most important feature in any car is you. We'll see you in the next ride.